Alright, good morning. Today, I'm going to be cutting some of my greens. As you can see, I've already started cutting them, but I want to show you how to do it. Pardon me, I normally don't show my face on the video, but if you see my face, it's okay. But I want to show you, the most important thing is to show you how to cut it. My greens are ready. See, they're all grown, and they're ready to be cut and used for cooking. This here is very, very, very important. These are the seeds. You must not throw these away. In order for you to continue planting greens, you must save this. And when I cut it out, they're going to dry out. Normally they dry out on it, but since I'm going to use it, I'm going to save it and let it dry out, and the seeds will come out. Right now you can't see the seeds because they are really green. You see it when it's really dry. So this is one of the green plants that I'm going to cut. You understand? And you do not uproot them. See, it has a big stalk. You don't uproot them. If you uproot them, it stops growing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it from here. I try to leave some plants here, but I'm going to cut it from here, just like that. You see, it still has this. If it's going to continue growing, it's going to continue growing from this part of the plant. Meanwhile, this one here, I can cook with. Now it's so long, I always try not to work with something too long like that. Then I cut it, have two of them, and I put it in my bowl, just like that. So we'll go ahead. I have a couple of long strips. This is another long one. So I'm going to have to cut this like this from there. If you watch, I am not putting them. I cut it and I leave some of the plants there, because it will continue growing from where I cut it. And this is also long. Cut it, and you cut it with a knife. There's really no biggie. I was raised this way. I cut with a knife and I used it, so it's okay. And it's a kitchen knife. There's no special knife, okay? This I'm going to use today to cook my stew. And for me, this is not enough for me. I'm going to have to get more from the garden. One of the reasons I plant greens is this is fresh vegetables that is very good for your health. And I do not have to buy this in the market. I grow them and I use them to cook for my family. These are very healthy. They are very good for the Africans that cook. You can use it to cook a goosey soup, like I said before, vegetable soup, vegetable stew. You can steam it on it, or you can chop it up and steam it, saute it, and it will be good to go. It will taste really good. It's not a kind of plant that has a slapping taste or bitter taste. No, it doesn't have those things. But these are really good for you. I try to cut out the ones I'm going to use now because I don't want to cut it out and save it in the fridge. Saving vegetables in the fridge, I don't really like it. I don't like it. I see people do it, but I don't do it, and I don't like saving vegetable leaves like this in the fridge. I like to buy or plant or cut out what I will use for that moment, eat it then, and I know I'm done. So we're gonna come over here. We have this one. I was supposed to cut this, but if you see, the stalk is thin, and somehow I don't feel it is ready. When it's ready, I will cut it. It's too thin. I will let it grow, so I'm not going to cut that. Another one I should cut is this one, but it looks ready, so this can go. See that? Cut it out. I don't have to cut that double. That's it. Then we'll go over to the other side. There's a big one here. See this big one here? See how big the stalk looks? The stalk is big. You go down here, you leave this one, and cut it from here. See that? I'll come over here. This is another big one. Look at their stalk. Their stalk tells you how mature it is. It's big. If it's like this, if the stalk is this, like this, it's not ready. You see this? This is grown. This is ready. Do you understand? I can literally cut everything, but I'm not going to do that because I still want it to grow. So I'm going to cut it from the middle. And I have enough leaves. And the more you cut, the more they pile up. You see that? Remember,